But you get the point. 8 separate reasons for why she's not president, not one of which cast doubt on her ability as a candidate. None of it's her fault. Howie Carr is radio host and author of What Really Happened, How Donald J. Trump Saved America from Hillary Clinton. He joins us tonight. Howie Carr, thanks a lot for coming on. So this is, and I know that you have the exhaustive master list of Hillary Clinton excuses for not winning, but this latest one, voter suppression, what does that mean exactly?
I think it means you have to, Democrats as well as Republicans are only going to be allowed to vote once, and she apparently doesn't like the fact that, most people, Democrats and Republicans alike, think that you should have to produce some kind of ID. You have to produce an ID in this country to buy alcohol, to get on a commercial airliners. In a lot of states, you have to produce ID to buy cough syrup at the pharmacy. In some states, you even have to produce an ID to buy spray paint at a hardware store. And no one thinks it's an assault on democracy. All the things she said, I just was looking them over. The lack of election security. Well, we had an aborted recount in Michigan after the election. The Democrats were running it. They went into Detroit, 662 precincts. They found out that in 40% of those precincts in the city of Detroit, there were more votes cast than there were registered voters. Now, do you think that that lack of election security benefited her or Donald Trump? She was talking about voter suppression, quote unquote, in Wisconsin. Do you think it might have helped her campaign if she had campaigned in Wisconsin? And I like the fact, too, you just played the cut. She said you could run the best campaign. How the hell would she know? She ran the worst campaign. CNN was even giving her the debate questions, and she couldn't handle it. She said our norms are under assault. She ran around the country saying she was going to appoint Supreme Court justices who were going to overturn the Supreme Court decision, Citizens United in D.C. versus Heller, which basically meant, if you read between the lines, she was going to gut the First and the Second Amendments to the United States Bill of Rights. I would say that's a problem. She said the rule of law is being undermined. Well, she got a subpoena to turn over her emails and then deleted 33,000 of them. Is that undermining the rule of law? This is like Groundhog Day, having to listen to this stuff over and over again. There was a guy named Ring Lardner wrote some short stories about baseball players, and there was a baseball player who wrote about it. He always was making excuses. His name was Alibi Ike. This woman is the new Alibi Ike. She says it's a crisis in democracy. She lost. That's not a crisis in democracy. That's democracy.
It's an election outcome. Boy, you reminded, a lot of that had slipped from memory. I don't know why, but thank you for reminding us how nice it is that she's not in office. Howie Carr, great to see you tonight.
Thanks, Tucker.
Flu season.